Tonight could be my final night here in London. Tomorrow's the last game of the year. The FA Cup final. Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. Now I'm nervous. I'm confident we can win the game, but I'm nervous about my future. What is going to come of me after this match? Where will I be? Where will I end up? I'm watching the news. Sky Sports is on the TV, and everyone is picking us to win. That's great and all, but again, what will become of JJ Williams after the FA Cup final? Will we venture on into another league? Will we stay with Tottenham? It's a possibility. Or maybe our career's over after this season. Who knows what the future holds? I received a text too the night before from my friend, former friend. We've been feuding for a while, but he wished us best of luck in the upcoming game. The FA Cup final is here tomorrow. There was an early morning training session before the FA Cup final, getting a few reps in, nothing too intense, and yeah, it's good to get fresh before a big game, and we were working hard out there. And also some good news. We'd advanced to an 88 overall ahead of this big game, which is absolutely incredible. And we arrived home after that, and it was only a matter of time before we had to head to the stadium to get our real on-field warm-ups in for this final game. And it was while I was on my way to the stadium that the unthinkable happened. Last year, of course, you knew we were late to the final of the French Cup because we had to deal with the injuries of our father. Well, this time, it's not our father who was injured. Unfortunately, boys, we were on our phone checking some text on the way to the match. I lost control of the wheel. This isn't good. Somehow, some way, I came out of that accident unscathed, no injuries, and I didn't have a ride to the game. My phone was broken. I couldn't call anyone. I couldn't text anyone. I grabbed my bike out of the back seat and literally biked to the stadium, and we arrived minutes before the game was ready to kick off. We only had a few minutes to warm up with our teammates, and we were ready for the game. I don't know what is up with all these finals and these crazy incidents happening, but we've made it. Man City, Tottenham Hotspur, this is it. Coming up next, boys, the game of the year. We've already won the Premier League. Can we win the double here in the FA Cup final? Boys, let's get into it. Now, I've played in finals before, but for some reason, this one feels different. The FA Cup is such a historic competition. The fans, honestly, never seen anything like it before. This could be a game for the record books if we win it, boys. This might be one of those games that I look back in the future and remember for the rest of my life. But it's only if we get the win. We're taking a look at the starting lineups for both teams, and even though we beat Man City earlier this year 3-0, well, let's just say this lineup looks intimidating. Christian Eriksen, Kevin De Bruyne, Gabriel Jesus, Leroy Sané, their defense, Otamendi, Jimenez, Alaba at left back, Laporte, Ederson in goal. I mean, this is clearly one of the best teams in the world. Without further ado, it's Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. Here we go, boys, live from Wembley Stadium here in London. Can we come away with a win and raise that trophy? Harry Kane getting us started with the first chance of the game right here. What an incredible stop right here. Ederson proving why he is indeed one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Absolutely Incredible scenes right there. What a save from him. Moving on. Man City on the attack. 22nd minute. Sane right here on the wing, playing it inside. Great passing. The first shot was blocked. The rebound though, and it's where we fall. 1-0, Man City taking the lead in the first half. The goal goes to the former Tottenham player. Who else? Christian Eriksen. And he is not paying respect, showing respect to his former club. He's celebrating that goal that is giving them the lead in this final game. And it wasn't the greatest goal you'll ever see, but Man City's going to take it. The deflection goal right there, well, the rebound goal from Christian Eriksen, Pep Guardiola with the fist bump on the sideline. We need to come back and grab an equalizer in the first half. Man City just trying to add on in the early stages here, or the late stages of the first half. No more goals would come. We find ourselves trailing, and we find Man City dominating. We need to make some changes coming in to the second half, or we're just going to end up handing Man City this trophy. 1 half down, 1 more to go. Here we go, boys, straight in to the second half of action. We need goals, and we need them in a hurry. 56 minutes. My shot right here gets blocked. It's incredible how fast the defender lunged at this ball as soon as he knew I was taking the shots. One of the things about FIFA I wish would change, the blocking with defenders is way too OP. Gabriel Jesus leaving the game, but look at this. Sergio Aguero coming in. Man City just continues to prove why they're one of the best teams in the world. 88th minute, later stage of this game. A shot from my teammates, but it's missed, and he was offside. And boys, just like that, the second half flew by, and Man City is champions of the FA Cup. We gave it all we got, but in the end, Man City was the far superior team. I mean, all around, they were incredible. And even though we'd beaten them 3-0 earlier in the season, none of that mattered in the final match. It was everyone giving everything they had, and you could tell Man City was the better team. We end the season with the Premier League title, getting knocked out of the Champions League very early and losing in the FA Cup final. Overall, it was a decent season, but we could have done better. And now, boys, the only thing left to do, and what could be our final game at a Tottenham uniform, is watch Man City raise the trophy. So as we finish the season, it's time to take a look at the top goal scorers. Vardy finishes with the Golden Boot, 21 goals for the Leicester City striker. And for JJ Williams, we finished in 17th or 16th place with 10 total goals, which isn't too bad considering we simmed a lot of the games. In the FA Cup, Martial is the top goal scorer, followed by my teammates Dele Alli, Harry Kane down there as well, and we finished down there with 2 goals. And over here in the Champions League, Cardona from Monaco as the Golden Boot winner with 8 goals, followed by Griezmann, Perisic, Neymar, and a few others. Icardi, I see, has transferred to Real Madrid. And take a look, the player of the competition goes to Milik. Well deserved. He finished 2nd in goals, I believe, so all credit to him. But now it's time to see the team of the competition. Who will be in it? Will we make the team of the season in the Premier League, boys? Unfortunately, we wouldn't, and not too many Tottenham players would, which is crazy considering the fact that we ended up winning the league. Here it is, boys. Kane as the lone Spurs player up there. We got players like Maguire, though, Hazard, Lingard, Pogba, Salah, and a few others. Pickford in there as the goalkeeper. After this, though, boys, it was time to say goodbye to London, at least for now. As of now, we're still a member of Tottenham. We haven't announced our transfer request or anything, but for the summer, it's time to head home. to my home country of France to be with family, friends, and spend my off-season there. Who knows what will come of us in the off-season? I'm sure a few holidays will be in the books, but it's time to relax after a long, grueling season. We need that alone time. We need to relax. And it wasn't long before we did arrive home, boys. You know our old house here in France. Well, this is our new home for the summer. What will we do? I don't know, boys, but all I know is when I arrived home, there was a letter sitting on my front porch, and this letter would change my life. Boys, we do have something to do this summer. We're on our way to the Euros. This summer, we are going to be competing for our home country. It's been months since we've received our last call up, but for the next few episodes, the Euros are coming your way. Leave a like, boys, if you're hyped for that. 1,000 likes, and the next episode will be up then. The Euros are set to begin.